6, and this is the on-the-go commentary for Race 1. We are with the Sauber C9, the Group C prototype at the Watkins Glen GP circuit. It should be a good race, and we are going to follow the start now with Simon Allen on board. He's in 5th place. Diogo Silva is on pole, followed by Kev Allen, Darren Head, Jorge Jesus, Simon Allen, Diogo Almeida, Mike Langley making a return to Old Fox Racing PlayStation, Jambo, Scott Davely, Dale Taylor and Gonçalo Mota, as we have 11 drivers right here today as we are going to get to the start. And there we go, and that's a good start by pretty much everyone. The cars are very separated here, and oh, there's already a crash there. That was Simon Allen, I believe, on the inside of Jorge Jesus, and Simon Allen is up into 4th place and thinking about third. Diogo Silva goes into the lead, followed by Kev Allen and Darren Head as they go on the first lap of the race now. And let's see if we see any action whatsoever here at the chicane. Always a tricky section, but no, everyone is pretty well behaved, and Darren Head there is and that's Jorge Jesus on the inside of Simon Allen. Didn't quite work there as they continue to battle, and now Jorge Jesus comes on the inside of Simon Allen, and oh, and they touch, and Simon Allen is off the track. Simon Allen is off the track, and oh, and he gets hit by someone as well. That was I believe Dale Taylor. Darren Head is on it as well. So disaster here on the first lap. I think that was a little bit of an ambitious move there by Jorge Jesus, and he ended up sliding off the corner. We are going to have another look at what actually happened. Let's see if we can have a replay of this incident between these two drivers at the front. Let's see, it was Darren Head that and someone else hit Simon Allen big time. Simon Allen big time, yes, that was I believe Diogo Almeida hit Simon Allen big time there, and that was an incident that actually delayed Diogo Almeida, Simon Allen and Darren Head. Let's see what's happening at the front. Diogo Silva is in the lead of the race, first lap, 1.4 seconds ahead of Kev Allen. Third one is Jorge Jesus. 4th is Jambo. Jambo is up to 4th, and Scott Davely is up to 5th. On this opening lap with the Sauber C9 here at Watkins Glen. There's the number 62 car of Scott Davely. Let's have a look at the number 33. That's Diogo Almeida. Of course, he hit Simon Allen big time after Simon was pushed into a spin. Darren Head is in 7th. Where is he? There he is. Oh, that's the battle there between Darren Head and Simon Allen, and Simon going for 7th place. We are still on the second lap. Look at this. Darren is coming back at him quite nicely there into the back straight, but Simon maintaining the lead over Darren, now running wide a little bit, but it seems to be under control by Simon Allen, battling now for 7th place. Let's see. Oh, there's a big battle here. Yes, that's a big battle, and that Scott Davely is ahead of no, actually Diogo Almeida is ahead of Scott Davely. I think something must have happened there, which we couldn't quite see, so we are going to have another replay, and let's look at Scott Davely. Where is he? Scott Davely is here in that, and that was Scott making a mistake there, and Diogo Almeida is up into 5th spot, so going up the leaderboard, Diogo Almeida, after being delayed in that opening lap incident. Oh, look at this, there's another battle here between that's the battle between Simon Allen and Darren Head that we have seen in a while, and actually Simon Allen is already very close to Scott Davely, so Scott will start looking in his mirrors to see what's happening behind him. In 6th place at the moment. Look at that, the battle for the lead, 3.3 seconds. Diogo Silva is absolutely flying in this Watkins Glen circuit at the end of lap 2. Already more than 3 seconds. Look at this. Scott Davley is trying to defend from a very hard charging Simon Allen. Simon is on the outside there in turn 1, and I think he's going to go for it. That was a good move. That was a good move by Simon Allen. Simon clearly wanting to recover from that lost time in the beginning of the race. He's already up into 6th place, and now it's Diogo Almeida, the next driver ahead. These drivers continue to battle for that 6th position. We don't have a lot of battles up front because Cavallan is running on his own in 2nd place. What's the gap to Jorge Jesus? We are seeing them both in the same screen. However, they still have 1.8 seconds between them, so no immediate fight here for 2nd place. Diogo Silva, of course, is on his own race. There he is, the number 34 Sauber Mercedes C9, already with 4 seconds gap now for Cavallo, and there he is. There are the 2 drivers, 1st and 2nd. 3rd is Jorge Jesus, and 4th is Jumbo. Jumbo doing a nice job there, keeping Jorge Jesus. Oh, George now has is off the track, and I wonder if that's going to be a penalty or not. Probably it's going to be a penalty. Now let's look at the battle for 4th place. Jumbo in that number 89 car is Diogo Almeida and Simon Allen. Now actually it's Darren Head now putting pressure on Scott Davley. That's the battle for 7th. Let's look at the rest of the field. We haven't seen a lot of the other drivers. That's Dale Taylor. Dale in 9th spot. Mike Langley here in 10th place, making his return to this series. Not the easiest combo to make a return to, but he's lost a bit of time in the beginning, and Gonçalo Mota also lost a bit of time in that number 77. Here he is in 11th spot, and his last lap was around 10 seconds slower than what it should have been, so something must have happened to Gonçalo Mota. Ooh, and there's a big shortcut there. I wonder if that's going to attract a penalty. Let's look at battles in the field. There is the closest battle. Yes, that's Darren Head and Scott Davley. Scott in that classic Sauber Mercedes livery, the Silver Arrow 62, and there's a nice battle there up front as well. Let's see what's happening between Diogo Almeida. Yes, there you go. This is actually a battle, a 3-way battle. Here comes now Simon Allen. Simon is, wow, almost getting a block there from Diogo Almeida. That was borderline acceptable from the Portuguese driver. Oh, and Simon now is a bit frustrated, and now gives a little love tap in the back, and now he's trying to get side by side with Diogo. I think Diogo will have the inside line, and Simon is in the barrier. Diogo is in the barrier. Simon ends up losing a couple car lengths there, but this is a nice battle here. Jumbo is at the front of this pack. Oh, and Simon Allen has a spun there. Simon Allen has spun. Yes, he has spun on his own in the chicane. And that's going to delay him further, and that's not going to be good for the Yorkshire driver. That ends up losing quite a few positions. In fact, he's lost 3 positions from 6th to 9th. And we haven't seen this, but Scott Davley has lost a position to Darren Head. Scott is actually all over the place because he's off the track again. Now he's under pressure from Dale Taylor. Dale trying to make a bit of a recovery race in this very hard to control car. We are on lap 5 out of 12. So Scott Davley was in 7th place. He was overtaken by Darren Head. Oh, Dale Taylor is in the barrier as well. Scott Davley lost a position to Darren Head, and then won a position when Simon Allen spun on his own in the chicane. Dale is now in 8th place, and biggest beneficiaries is Diogo Almeida. He was in 5th place. Well, he remains in 5th, but he's actually not that far behind Jumbo, so we are going to look at these two drivers for a while as they make their way through this very quick section. And look at this Diogo Almeida, actually nice exit there from that corner. Can he make a move before the chicane? Not quite, but Jumbo is already looking in his mirrors. Gap at the front is 5.9 seconds. Diogo Silva continues to fly in the lead of this race. The top three, and there is a battle for second place as well, which we haven't seen, because Jorge Jesus is actually very close to Simon Allen. So we are seeing battles throughout the field, not for the lead, but certainly for second place. And now let's have a look at the battle for 4th place. In fact, something has happened to Jumbo. We are going to try to see what it was. We're going to try to rewind here, because this was a pass for 4th place. So, and that Jumbo got very loose there in the... Let's see if we can establish what happened. Yes, Jumbo just loses it on his own, and then goes Diogo Almeida up into 4th spot. Darren Head is behind this group, and he's already opened a 3-second gap over Scott Davis. Scott has actually managed to... No, he hasn't. He continues to be pursued by Dale Taylor. Let's look at the battle for second. Gap between these two drivers, Jorge Jesus in 3rd and Kev Allen in 2nd, is just under a second. Diogo Almeida in 4th. Jumbo is in 5th. Darren Head is trying to get to this group. Now let's have a look at Simon Allen, what's happening with him. Simon is in 9th spot. That's a very unusual spot for us to be seeing Simon Allen in this race. This race not going in the right direction for the Yorkshire driver. He continues to try to recover, and actually Mike Langley is not that far behind Simon Allen. There he is in that Dino livery, as he is one of the oldest in this group, so his nickname is the Dino. And there he is making a good return to Old Folks Racing PlayStation. A little bit of a shortcut there by Mike Langley. Let's have a look at Gonçalo Mota. Now is back to speed, 136.7. Still the slowest guy on the track, but by not much. He must have had some problems in the beginning. He's 10 seconds behind Mike Langley, but still going, which is the most important thing. Exiting there a little bit wide. Of course, not the easiest combo to adjust to. Gap at the front is 6.9 seconds. Diogo Silva continues to lead this race since the start. Kev Allen is in 2nd place. What has happened to Jorge Jesus? Jorge Jesus has lost time. He is no longer visible in this. Yes, he is visible there, but he is a few seconds, 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds behind Kev. So Kev now just breathing a little bit more easily. Diogo Almeida in 4th spot. He has battled hard in the midfield. Now is up into 4th, and no one is really bothering him, but he is a little bit too far behind the podium for it to be a realistic challenge. 5th is Jumbo, a second ahead of Darren Head, as the positions are more or less settled now. Now there is a big battle here, and that's of course Scott Davely, who is now under attack by Dale Taylor, but also by a recovering Simon Allen. So we are going to focus on these drivers for a while. Dale Taylor is off the track, and Simon Allen goes. Surely Simon Allen is no, he's not. Simon Allen has not managed to overtake. Oh, now he's locked up as well there in one of the final corners. But this battle is certainly heating up as we follow Dale Taylor in the 8th spot. Simon Allen clearly wants that spot. Oh, Dale now has... oh, here comes Simon Allen on the inside now, and he's done it. He's done it. Dale Taylor just lost it a little bit there in the corner, and Simon Allen is through. As we now move back to, well, Scott Davely for the first time in a while does not have anyone in sight, at least not anyone in the same second. He's trying to hold to that 7th spot, but Simon Allen probably has other ideas and is coming at him much faster. There is Simon, another dinosaur of Old Fox Racing PlayStation, of course, has been here since the beginning. Oh, look at this Dale Taylor, clearly not happy that he has lost the position, and he's trying to come back at Simon, lagging a little bit. Let's see if we have any closer battles on the track. Turns out that we do not. Oh, look at this, Diogo Silva is absolutely flying. On lap 10 already, couple of laps from the end, and Diogo Silva has dominated this race and heading for another victory. Fastest driver on the track at the moment, 131.5. Alonso Fonso, Jorge Jesus also very quick in 3rd spot. I don't think he's going to have the time to bridge the gap to 2nd place, but you never know. Kev Allen, here he is, might do a mistake or have some sort of problem, but the top 3 seem to be relatively stable. Actually, the top 5. Oh, look at that, that's Jumbo defending from Darren Head, and Darren has now finally managed to close the gap, and this is a nice battle here for 5th spot. That number 89 of Jumbo now already on lap 10, 2 to go at the end of this one. Oh, Jumbo has again made a mistake in that corner. He's made a couple of mistakes, and here comes Darren Head. Darren trying to give him space now. Jumbo is going to have the inside line, and he's done it, but Darren now switches to the inside line and goes into 5th spot. Oh, look at this, they're still side by side, but now Darren, I think, has... whoa. Darren, I think, has got him now. Darren Head up to 5th place, salvaging some points out of that first lap incident. Jumbo is in 6th place. Look at this. This is the battle now for 7th place, and Scott Davely is fighting for his life there because Dale Taylor is absolutely all over him. And look at this nice battle, very clean battle between these two drivers. And I think now Scott is going to have to defend because Dale is coming on the inside in turn 1. It's not the easiest place to outbrake someone, but that's a nice move by Dale Taylor, actually very nicely executed. And Dale Taylor is up into 7th. Scott Davely dropping to 8th. Oh no, that was Simon Allen. I apologize. That was Simon Allen. Simon Allen recovering. Of course, the dyno livery should be Simon Allen, that number 47. I do apologize. Simon Allen is up into 7th. Dale Taylor has lost a little bit of time. We were a bit confused because at some point he was the driver behind Scott Davely. He's actually not far from Mike Langley. Mike Langley in that number 46, the other dyno livery in 10th spot, and Gonçalo Mota is in the 11th position. Last lap for Diogo Silva in the lead of this race. Domination here at Watkins Glen with the Sauber C9 in this race 1. He's already flashing his headlights. He knows it's the last lap, and he's got 7 seconds over Cavallan, who is again going to get another podium position. Nice performance from Diogo Silva, pole position, led every lap. I believe he may have the fastest lap as well, I'm not certain. So it's a very good drive by Diogo Silva to get another victory in this autumn season. Now the last few laps for Diogo Silva, again flashing his headlights and thanking the crowd, the very large crowd that has come here to Watkins Glen. There he is, a couple more corners to go to get the checkered flag, and Diogo Silva is going to prepare himself to win again in Old Folks Racing PlayStation. There he is, the last corner is through, and he gets the checkered flag and he wins race 1 of round 6. That's race 11. Cavallan is in second place, Alonso Afonso Jorge Jesus is in third. Now fourth place man is Diogo Almeida, that has fought hard with a few other drivers to come ahead of pretty much everyone else except the podium guys. There he is, fourth place for Diogo Almeida, crossing the line. Darren Head in fifth. Jumbo is in sixth. Simon Allen recovers to seventh after that incident with Jorge Jesus on the opening lap. Scott Davely also has battled a lot, ends up in 8th place. Dale Taylor is in 9th. Mike Langley is in 10th. Oh, and hits the barrier in the last corner. Fortunately, no damage in the Old Fox Racing PlayStation. Gonçalo Mota, we are going to follow him to the line, as he is the 11th finisher of this race. There he is now. And he crosses the line as we come to a close of this race 1. Thank you for watching and look forward to seeing you all in race 2.